The end of capitalism.
All the social problems, all the economic problems we've talked about tonight have one common core: a system in which the mass of people gather in the enterprises we have, the corporations, to produce a surplus for a tiny group of people who use them in a way we all have to live with, but we have no power to influence or shape. We're excluded. So of course the logic, if that's your analysis, and this is Marx's analysis, this is what he does in Capital. If that's the analysis, the conclusion, in a sense, leaps out at you. The mass of people, the ones working there, to start with them, they've got to make the decision of what is done with the surplus they all produced. This is not a revolutionary demand, although it is in our culture. It's a logical outcome of the analysis, which is why Marxian economics can't be taught, of course. Because once you lay it out here, and I can tell from your faces, it's kind of straightforward. You can kind of see what ought to be done here. It's not rocket science. So you can't have this explained to the American people. Because especially in a country where you babble endlessly about democracy, oh, everything is justified by democracy, that the first question a half-wit would ask is, excuse me, but democracy would mean that the people as a whole would make these decisions. The mass of people who produce the surplus and the mass of people who live with the results of the surplus. That's us would have to have a way to decide what to do with the surplus we produce, since it shapes the lives we live. And that's the end of capitalism.